with me.
Oh, wait, just a second.
You're
I got
not gonna believe this.
Hey, honey, wait a second. I got a thorn in my shoe. Wait a second.
Just around the corner here.
I got something in my shoe. Just give me 2 seconds. Ah! Oh, I got Robin. I just got bit. Oh, some sort of a huge insect. Oh, God. Oh.
Okay. No, John, I've never seen an insect with a bite like that.
Help me.
Okay, you're just,
Help
it's
me.
okay, just fine. Water, just dehydrated, probably. Okay, Carly, I got you. Let's get a closer look at that, honey. Now, what did you say you thought it was again?
It was like a 3-foot centipede.
That's not even possible. Well, are you sure it wasn't a snake or a rodent of some sort?
It wasn't a snake.
Man, that's hard. Oh my God.
A centipede bite will leave a pattern very similar to a spider bite. Basically, there's 2 puncture wounds, 1 for each fang. There's many cases where a centipede will bite, a person that's handling it several times in a row. So you can actually get a series of double puncture wounds. There are some records of centipedes actually leaving a mark on human skin because legs actually have knife-like extensions that will create abrasive marks on your skin. They also have these glands called repugnatorial glands that secrete hydrocyanic acid, and that acid can get into the wounds caused by the abrasions from the centipede's legs.
Look at the marking on the wounds. That's a centipede. It's fine. Hey, it's fine. Let's go clean it up. I'll get the motor fixed, and we're out of here. Okay?
Jonah's not doing so well. He's got a bad fever. Whatever bit him must have injected some sort of toxin. Oh, God. It's getting worse. What the hell is this? Oh, my God. Oh my God. What the hell is this place? Hey, this camera. There's gotta be something on here.
Bueno, quiero que vaya uno de los dos, pero rápido.
Sí, mi general.
Ok, mira, es en esta dirección.
Está bien. Ok. ¿Es la última vez?
Ok, rápido. Ahí, derecho, derecho. Pedro, pásame la caja de medicamentos, por favor. Tranquilo, tranquilo. No te va a doler. Muerde esto.
Está bien, Carlos. ¿No?
Agarra la pierna,
Sí,
Pedro.
cómo no. No te preocupes, Carlos. Todo está bien. ¿Cómo le pasó
Muerde el
esto,
palo.
general?
Deténlo bien.
Aguántate, sí. ¿Cómo no, general?
Ahí va.
¡Los envíos están por todos lados! ¡Déjalos, vámonos! ¡Están por todos lados! ¡No podemos! ¡Tenemos que... ¡Cuidado! ¡No! ¿Qué hago? ¡Vámonos, Pedro! ¡Vámonos! ¡Vámonos! ¡Bien! ¡Vete de aquí!
¡Pedro, ¿dónde está la gente? ¡Vámonos! ¡Vete, ¿qué hago? ¡Eso está moviendo! ¡Mira eso también! ¡Vámonos! ¡Vámonos, Pedro!
¡Quítamela!
Throughout human history, Men have killed one another in a variety of ways. But could the centipede and its powerful venom be used as a deadly weapon to commit murder? The revelation of this true crime when we return. In 2008, a Malaysian man, angry with his neighbor after an intense argument, tried to murder him by unleashing several venomous centipedes into his bed while he slept. Although the attempted murder was unsuccessful, authorities confirmed the seriousness of the attack by charging the man with assault with a dangerous weapon.
¡Tenemos que irnos, Pedro!
¡Quítamela!
¡Vámonos de esta!
¡Quítamela de encima! ¡Ah!
¡Tiago!
¡Ah! ¡Quítamela! ¡Ah!
¡No!
¡Ah!
¡No!
¡Quítame! ¡Se
¡No!
mueren!
¡No! ¡No! ¡Ah! ¡Ah! ¡No!
Arthroplura were a primitive group of centipede-like animals that grew up to 6 to 10 feet long. These days, it's very, very unlikely you're going to get something 6 to 10 feet long.
The average accepted size with the North American centipede is 7 to 8 inches as an adult, and we know that that's quite common. I was finding them in my house.
I was living up in the foothills of the Ozarks and noticed what looked like a snake at first, and it was a centipede, and he was probably 14, 15 inches long. And I've seen a lot of them around here, and most of them are 6, 7, maybe 8 inches. I'd never seen one that big before.
Scolopendra gigantea is by far the largest centipede on record. And there's actually one case of this species from Venezuela that's 18 inches long. And there are records of those eating things like lizards, mice, and small birds. So definitely the largest centipedes will eat vertebrates. There's this case of a young girl being killed by a single bite from a Scolopendra. It's certainly not out of the question to have something that might be 2 or 3 feet long.
There are scientists out combing the world to survey biodiversity. So it's very unlikely today that there are gigantic centipedes that we haven't discovered. But you have to admit that we do discover animals that we didn't think existed all the time.
You know, who knows what's out there in the tropical rainforests? I mean, that's what kind of keeps us going as entomologists, finding these really kind of bizarre or extreme examples.
In order to treat her husband's infected wounds, Karen headed into the centipede-infested jungle, desperately searching for the medical kit she saw on the survey team's tape.
What was that? Oh God, I thought I heard something over there. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Come on, please, God. It's got to be around here somewhere. Oh, thank God. This is it. Where's that medical kit? There it is.
Jonah, baby, wake up. Wake up, guess what? I found the campsite. I found the campsite and the medical supplies. I'm gonna get you better. Come on, let's get us out of here. See, look, that's a medical bag. the boat. Okay, come on. Come on, baby. Get your feet. Come on, baby. Just a little bit further. The boat's right over here. Okay? We just gotta get you over. Oh, God. We just dropped this off at the Chevy. Come on. Come on. Oh, God! No! Go! Stop! Come on, we gotta get to the boat. No!
Examination of the footage shows that Karen and Jonah were able to escape their island terror, however briefly, as evidenced by this final segment shot aboard their drifting skiff.
How you feeling now?
Much better, thanks to you.
I got you all fixed up.
You sure did.
Anywhere's better than there.
We'll hit land by morning.
And then no more new species for me.
Several weeks later, the boat, containing 2 decomposed bodies, washed up on the Florida coastline. The remains were covered with puncture wounds and bite marks. Unidentifiable tracks in the sand led from the boat to nearby dense foliage. The exact location of the island of the giant centipedes remains a mystery. But the horrifying images captured on these videotapes and the fact that the creatures that killed Karen and Jonah Urko were never found leaves us with a frightening proposition. Do they live among us? Lost Tapes online. More monsters, more experts, more video. AnimalPlanet.com/Lost Tapes.